everyone, my name is Phuong. I'm at the Lamoureux Justice Center in Orange, and I have the letter to the judge. Phuong, 8471 Emerado Place, Westminster, California 92683, Miss Secondary 1993 at gmail.com. Dear judges, my name is Phuong. Please save me from all the tortures and harassment. I'm not happy about Tracie Nguyen's actions and words. She abused my family and making my mom Tam Nguyen to drive her mom to work for 20 years since 2001. My parents are married and Tracie Nguyen hooked my dad to sleep with her mom and book her house near my mom for them to have private talk. I'm not happy because I protect my happiness and my parents' happiness, and she kept destroying my parents' happiness. She is not a child of happiness. I already filed a restraining order against Tracie Nguyen and Linda Nguyen in 2018 and 2019, asking them to stop the tortures. They don't stop. In December 2020, they invited my dad, Viet Nguyen, to sleep with her mom, and I already told them many times that my parents are married. Let them have happiness toward the end of their lives. My dad has lung cancer stage 4 and is married. Tracie Nguyen keeps asking my dad to love her mom and asking to share my dad with my mom. The age of civilization says one husband, one wife is recommended. I have so many damages in my life because of Tracie Nguyen's actions of dragging my dad to come to her house and sleep with her mom. I could not work in January, February, March 2021. I had to go to the hospital because I called the Westminster Police Department and reported that Tracie Nguyen is the poison love of Rosestone dealer. My parents have true love to each other and they are married since 1975. My dad was 19 and my mom was 16 and they are married. Tracie Nguyen claimed that her mom is my dad's lover, which she is not. Linda Nguyen called herself the aunt-in-law of my cousin, which my mom Tam Nguyen is the aunt-in-law. Please save me from the tortures. Tracie Nguyen kept making my dad come back to and forth to her house when knowing that my parents are married. I don't allow him to see his mistress because I don't accept evil to my house. The police are also sick and tired of this problem. I had to call 911 for emergency and fear of suicidal because of her action. I don't have happiness for my full love life that were taken away. I have 4 white guys with relationship leading to marriage and I did not happen. I want to stop the poison love of Rosestone dealer. Tracie Nguyen knows my parents are married and she is evil, hooking my dad to love her mom and hooking my mom to love her mom and destroy their happiness. I want a separation between me and Tracie Nguyen. I want her to stay away from my family because she is evil that destroy happiness. She has 3 boyfriends before leading to marriage, and because of her actions and words, her 3 relationships already destroyed. This is the 3rd time I filed for a restraining order, as I want a temporary restraining order and permanent restraining order. I want a complete separation for her. She is evil. She has money and knowledge, but she does not think well. About 6 years ago, her birth mom, Linda Nguyen, verbally abused me heavily. She said in Vietnamese to me, "You are greedy, obsessed, jealous, jealousy act, no human, cruel. Your dad is getting older and I get older. Why you do this?" I was thunder. Because of her gut of wanting my dad, knowing that he is married. I was so sad and had to move to another workplace from Diva Nails and Skincare, where Diva Nails in Mission Viejo is my family created. She controlled my family in Diva Nails and I had to go to Nail Garden in Sherman Oaks for shelter work. Linda Nguyen is confirmed evil. Tracie Nguyen is confirmed evil. For many years, there's the Social Security Administration has to help me with SSI income to survive. Please remove Tracie Nguyen and Linda Nguyen from my family because they are evil. I have a nursing assistant license and security license, which I protect my dad as a patient. He needs peace of mind and have happiness toward the end of his life. I don't want the mistress to claim that she is my dad's wife, for she is not. In December 2020, Tracie Nguyen told me that how about if she takes my dad to sleep with her house? I was thundered and I could have killed myself, which I don't do that. I text her and I also made a copy of my family member that her action is evil, that could have made me jump to the freeway, but I don't do that. I want eviction order for her to move away from Westminster. She bought a house only 4 minutes from my house. The courthouse is in the middle in the Newland Street. The police department, the library was in the middle of the two houses. For many years, she tortured me, dragging my dad to go to her house to eat and party. When Linda and Tracie came to my house for dinner, I could not talk in my dinner. On January 1st, 2021, it was my parents' anniversary. They came to my house and I could not eat. I called emergency 911 and they told them I can't breathe because I already filed restraining order to them and they don't stop their torture. April 13, I called 911 again. I told them I feel like suicidal if I don't have happiness. My love life got dragged away and I thought Thaddeus so now want to marry me when he changed his mind later. I'm not happy whenever I talk about marriage with a relationship with a Caucasian guy. It did not happen. I never have attraction with Vietnamese guys, even though I am Vietnamese. I want to marry a Caucasian guy since I was 16. I knew John Kim Nguyen liked me since he graduated from high school and I already said no to him when I was 19. His dad liked me to be with his son when I was a teenager in Girl Scout, but I never liked his dad. I met Brandon Fox in high school and marriage did not happen. I met Joseph Leake in 2001 and it did not happen. I met James Montagnino 2008 and it did not happen. I met Sean 2015 and it did not happen. I met Tyler Sona 2019 and it did not happen. It was not fair for me, for all my love life was all destroyed because of my family situation. I happen to fight for happiness, for my family does not have happiness. It caused me schizoaffective disorder, depressive type. It told me I had to go to hospitals many times since I was 19. Tracie Nguyen needs to be removed from my family. She already moved out from my parents in 1999 when she was 15 and she moved back to her birth mom and they are so guilty wanting my dad when my dad is already married to my mom. Please stop her. I already watched Artificial Intelligence directed by Steven Spielberg and I understand the story. I already watched Titanic movie and I understand happiness is destroyed. The evil person needs to be in jail. I recommend one husband, one wife for every couple and we make couple as even as we can because my family needed a surgery away from evil spirit. I know it is sad, but it has to have a solution. I want to fight for the second child of my sister-in-law, On Kim Lê. She wanted to pray for 2 children long time ago. And my niece Lina Nhi Nguyen prayed for baby's brother, baby sister a few years ago. Bad words of mouth of Linda Nguyen and Tracie Nguyen both said one child is enough, which she killed the second child. My niece is 14 now and she expects to have baby brother and baby sister, and because of evil spirit of Tracie Nguyen and Linda Nguyen not making second children born with which they are guilty. I kept explaining to the court that Linda Nguyen and Tracie Nguyen are evil. I have 3 uncles, family are waiting to come to the USA. I have one aunt named Trần Quế Hồng. Linda Nguyen told me that Trần Quế Hồng should not come to the USA with my mom because she's 65. Linda Nguyen is evil. My mom has been waiting for her siblings to come to at least 12 years, and it's not happening right now. I want to remove my half-sister away from my family because she is evil. She destroyed my parents' happiness, my happiness, and her own happiness. I want her to stop coming to my family dinner, for I cannot talk in my dinner. I call 911 emergency rescue many times. Whenever I come to emergency room, there is no life because I'm not pregnant. I want to have husband and children since I was 17. A house with 4 minutes from my house and torture me. A snake cannot have two heads because this snake is evil. For many years she made my mom care treatment, and then because of the gut of wanting my dad, Linda Nguyen talked to Thuy Nguyen in New Jersey, and Thuy Nguyen called my mom Tham Nguyen to offer her manicurist job. So in 1999 my mom went to New Jersey for work, and then Lang and Pham, which is Linda Nguyen's best friend, came to me and said to me, "Tell your dad and Thao to come live with Bích Ngọc Nguyen." I was thundered, and so I came to New Jersey to report to the police that somebody in Garden Grove raped my dad. The police was very mad, and then some years later Lang and Pham moved to a cold state. Then she came back to California and continued hook Lang and Pham, my dad with the mistress, knowing that my parents are married in 2019, but she could not deliver the hearing package because I did not know where she lived. Then I was calling 911 in November 11 and November 13, 2019. I had to be in Anaheim Global Medical Center for the torture of Lang and Pham, Linda Nguyen. They need to stop to invite my dad and my parents to come to their house, or their house will be destroyed. They have my dad picture and mistress picture together and put on the decorating wall when my parents are married. They put my family name with their name in the same spot, hand in the temple. I told the temple to remove their names off my family. Tracie Nguyen is not considered my family anymore because she is evil. I just want a temporary restraining order and permanent restraining order, and she needs to be removed from my family so that I can have happiness and healthy pregnancy without miscarriage. As the OBGYN Dr. Kevin Khai Tiêu is helping me to have a husband and healthy pregnancy, Tracie Nguyen should be moved away and or in jail for her action of having evil spirits, destroying happiness of healthy couple. The longer she stays in my family, the more danger I have for my newborn children. Tracie Nguyen was the only child from her mom. She is evil. Her birth mom is evil. Please remove her from my family. And I had so many harassing Vietnamese songs from karaoke, and I had to shut down my karaoke and don't sing with them anymore. Please help me end the torture and end of the mistress of hell. Thank you. Sincerely, Phuong Nguyen, 4/15/2021. So it's 3:10 right now. It's 4/15/2021. I am at Lamaros Justice Center, filing a restraining order and temporary restraining order and permanent restraining order. I hope I can get one and then stop the torture and the mistress of hell. I am the children of happiness, so I know what that is like. So I wrote the judge the letter. Thank you.